more news that is now coming in from the United States that has created quite a political stir back home in India. In the lead up to the 2024 general elections, Prime Minister Narendra Modi warned about attempts being made by certain forces to interfere to meddle in the election process. The caution came on multiple occasions, including in an exclusive interview with Times Now, in which Prime Minister had categorically said that the world is trying to influence Indian elections, but expressed confidence that the people of India will not be influenced. And amid storm over US aid funding to boost voter turnout in India, which has now been cancelled, US President Donald Trump has dropped a bombshell. Trump has hinted that $21 million grant was possibly intended to make someone else get elected in India. Let's first listen in to what the Prime Minister said and Donald Trump's statement, which is an affirmation to what the Prime Minister had stated in last year just before the 4th of June election results.
ये फैमिली खुले तौर पर भारत में राजनीति को प्रभावित करने के लिए विदेशी शक्तियों को दखल देने के लिए उकसाते हैं। ये लोग कैसे गुप्त रूप से भारत को पसंद न करने वाले विदेशी डिप्लोमेट के साथ सीक्रेटली मिलते हैं।
आज जब भारत तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है तो कुछ देशों को, कुछ संस्थाओं को ये पसंद नहीं आता है। बहुत से लोग हैं वो यही चाहते हैं कि भारत कमजोर हो।
मैं देख रहा हूं पूरी दुनिया भारत के चुनाव को इन्फ्लुएंस करने के लिए कोशिश कर रही है, जो कि उनको नहीं करना चाहिए। ये वो अपना ओपिनियन नहीं दे रहे हैं, अपना कमेंट नहीं कर रहे, वो इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहे हैं, लेकिन भारत में इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं कर पाएंगे। भारत के लोगों के बहुत सी अंदरूनी जो शक्ति होती है वो बड़ी जबरदस्त होती है।
What do we need to spend $21 million for voter turnout in India? Well, $21 million, I guess they were trying to get somebody else elected. Well, we ought to tell the Indian government this is a total breakthrough. I have a lot of respect for India. I have a lot of respect for the Prime Minister. He just left, as you know, 2 days ago. But we're giving $21 million for voter turnout. It's voter turnout in India. What about, like, voter turnout here?
Well, the BJP back home is now claiming vindication, saying that it has now been established that attempts were being made to stop the Prime Minister from becoming the Prime Minister again, from coming to power again. BJP, which is also referred to Rahul Gandhi's March 2023 remark in London, where he stated that US and Europe seem to be oblivious that a huge chunk of democratic model has come undone. Now, while the BJP today accuses the Congress of plotting to undermine Indian democracy, the Congress has called Trump's claim as nonsensical.
Indian democracy is a public good. And if you're looking at the democratic, the democratic structure, it is the single most important public good. It's the largest. It's 3 or 4 times the size of the United States in terms of numbers. The so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone.
जनता उनको अगर वोट नहीं देती तो वो षड्यंत्र करके विदेशी पैसा भारत के चुनाव को प्रभावित करने में लगे, ये काम करते हैं। भारत के लोकतंत्र को बदनाम करते हैं, इसके हम बहुत भर्त्सना करते हैं। कंडेम इट आउटराइट, दिस ब्लेटेंट अटेम्प्ट ऑफ फॉरेन मनीज इंटरफेरेंस।
तो ये तो नहीं कहा जा सकता है कि यूपी की सरकार को हटाने के लिए किया गया और बीजेपी को लाने के लिए किया गया। तो सवाल ये है कि वो तो कोई छुपा हुआ उनका योजना नहीं था, कोई सीक्रेट नहीं था। वो ओपन था कि हम ये काम कर रहे हैं डेमोक्रेसी को और ज्यादा मजबूत करने के लिए।
फॉरेन इंटरफेरेंस की फिलहाल कोई सबूत तो नजर नहीं आ रही है। हमें तो ना पता है, इलेक्शन कमीशन को फिर इस चीज का जवाब देना होगा। क्या हमारे इलेक्शंस में कहीं पर फॉरेन इंटरफेरेंस हुआ है? क्योंकि अभी तक तो हम मान के चल रहे हैं कि हमारे इलेक्शन जो है फ्री और फेयर रहे हैं। अब अगर इस तरह की कोई बात आई है तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया इसमें सफाई दे।
Now, highly paid sources within the government have told Times Now that the funds that came in during 2012 are under scanner. Times Now has learned that certain agencies are trying to verify who were the final beneficiaries and where were the funds used. As per sources, most of the documents are archived and they are being retrieved and are being looked into. We have Pradeep Datta with us right now. Pradeep, now as far as what is the 2012 connection over here that we are looking at? Basically, what Donald Trump was pointing out, that certain funds were being used for voter turnout, giving out millions and millions of dollars, especially when it comes to in a bid to influence elections in India. So what is the 2012 as we are looking at it, the agencies are trying to learn and verify who were the final beneficiaries?
I still remember when Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an exclusive interview to our editor-in-chief. That time, opposition parties started hitting out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They said that as the political ground is slipping under his feet, now he has started blaming external powers for meddling into the electoral process here in India. But now the same thing has been validated by none other than Donald Trump. He has, because the way he is giving a statement, he said that $21 billion for voter turnout, because something that is not palatable to him. A reason is obvious, because we have seen that Indian Election Commission is spending even more money than to generate awareness among people to come out and vote, so that more and more people vote for elections. So $21 billion that way is nothing. So that's what actually he's saying. So he said that the idea was basically they wanted a regime change. They wanted to change the government, and that's what actually they wanted to do. So far as the Indian agencies are concerned, they are right now looking into the beneficiaries, where from the funds came, who were the beneficiaries, and where actually the money was spent. Because it has been what actually they believe that there were certain organizations who were trying to change narrative. They churn out a narrative against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They wanted to portray and project him in bad light, and also to demonize him as if he was against any particular community, so that they can widen fault line. They wanted to destabilize the situation, and then wanted a kind of a regime change. That's what actually the BJP believes in. That's one of the reasons that we have seen that already the war of words have started. But so far as intelligence agencies are concerned, they are also going to look into, also investigate those Indian entities who have got the funds from US aid and their affiliates. And they're also going to see whether they were properly registered and what kind of work they had been doing.
So what sources that we are learning that most of the documents of 2012 that are archived and they are being retrieved and are being looked into. Pradeep Datta, thank you very much for getting us the update. In the meantime, was there a certain foreign hand or foreign interference against the Prime Minister? Let's get you certain fact checks that we have noted down, especially when it comes to the US government cancelling the then Gujarat Chief Minister, which was Narendra Modi's visa there. We have also seen that in the year 2015, the then President of the United States, Barack Obama, seems to be lecturing India on religion, saying that India will succeed if it is not splintered by religion. And when India celebrates Shah Rukh Khan, Milkha Singh and Mary Kom, that is the true essence of India. In 2019, Kamala Harris came meddling, especially when it comes to reminding Kashmiris that they are not alone in the world, saying that there is a need to intervene if the situation demands. Then talk about the year 2023, Eric Garcetti's statement that came in as far as when it comes to the Prime Minister's speech being boycotted, where 6 Democrats that were also there. As far as we talk about Joe Biden, when he was the Prime Minister, they have been writing to the then President over several issues. And even if we take a look at what the then US Ambassador has said on the issue of Manipur, saying that US is ready to help in Manipur, talking about as far as the Indian situation is now concerned, but saying that this is as far as multiple issues that are now being said of foreign interference, a fact check that may have been done on part of the Prime Minister who gave out this statement even before the election results of 2024.